Hi there, welcome to the 10-minute tutorial. This one is intended for Spanish 1 and it's a review of ser, the verb, that we're going to use for describing characteristics. Ser is the most common verb you use in Spanish. You're going to learn it now at the beginning of Spanish 1 and then you'll be expected to use it forever and ever. So make sure that you're jotting down notes and practicing when you can. Ser means to be. So if you look that up in the dictionary, ser is going to mean to be. All right. Alright, so we have to conjugate ser. If you were in class when we did this, we talked about conjugation as something that you already do every time you communicate. In English, you cannot say I be. Okay, so you're not just going to use ser for all the time. You have to make ser match the subject, whoever's doing the being. Okay, so instead of I be, in English we say I am. That's conjugation. In English, we often add an S to the verb when we talk about one person. For example, I talk, you talk, she talks. Okay, that's conjugation. In Spanish, we're going to do the same thing, but there's different rules. It's not just add an S, okay? So you're not going to say yo ser, tú ser, ella ser. Okay, you have to change those verbs to make them match that subject. Here is a reminder of the subject pronouns that you're going to need to know. Okay, in Spanish, if you're going to say I, that is yo, yo. If you're going to say you to a friend or to a family member, that pronoun is tú, with an accent mark over it. Okay. Third person, if you want to say he or she, he is él, with an accent over it. She is ella. And then if you're talking to someone formal, somebody with authority over you, somebody you're showing respect to, that you is going to be usted. Okay, now on the right-hand side, we've got our groups of people. We is a group of people that I am part of, so that's going to be nosotros if it's mixed or if it's all male, or nosotras if it's all female. Okay, and then if you want to say they, it's going to be ellos or ellas, just like with nosotros and nosotras. Ellos is all masculine or mixed. Ellas is all feminine. And then anytime you're talking to a group of people, we are going to use the word ustedes. Here in Texas, that's y'all. Feel free to pause if you need to jot down any of these notes. Now, let's match the forms of ser with those subject pronouns. So if you're saying I am, I is yo. The form of ser that goes with that is soy. So yo soy. Yo soy. Okay? If you're talking to somebody and you're saying to them you are, that's going to be tú, and the form of ser that goes with that is eres, tú eres, eres. Anytime you're talking about a third person, he or she or Miss Briggs, you, okay, that's going to be the verb es. Él es, ella es, ustedes. Okay, switch it to the right side, we've got those plurals again. If we say nosotras or nosotros, the verb that goes with that is somos, we are. Nosotros somos, nosotras somos. And then the last plural, anytime you're saying they or y'all, the verb for that is son. So ellos son, ellas son, ustedes son. They are, y'all are. Alright, so we want to write a sentence. So you're going to start with your subject and verb, right? So we can just say yo ser. Is that right? What do you think? No, yo ser is not okay. Yo ser means I to be. Okay, so no, yo ser is not okay. You have to conjugate the verb to make it match. Saying yo ser means I to be. And in English, we know that's so wrong. Okay, so you have to remember, you have to find the correct form of ser that works with yo. Go back to the previous slide on your notes, and you can see what the yo form is. Do you remember what it was? Yo soy. Okay, you have to match the verb with the subject that's using it. Okay, so there's your reminder again. There's your verb chart. Yo soy, tú eres, él es, ella es, usted es, nosotros somos, nosotras somos, ellos son, ellas son, ustedes son. Got it? Okay, so you're going to write down these sentences. You're going to hit pause while you jot them down and try to match the verb to the subject. When you get finished, you're going to go to the next slide and it will show you your answers if they are correct or not. But first, try it on your own. Okay, remember the adjectives have to match their nouns. And if you see the letter Y, that means and. Okay, so hit pause now while you jot down what you think these sentences should look like. All right, welcome back. Hopefully you had a second to jot down those sentences. Let's go see how you did. All right, so there's your sentences. There are your answers. Did you match those right? Número uno, yo should be soy. Yo soy simpático. And if you're a guy, it's going to be simpático. If you're going to be a girl, it's simpática. Okay, número dos, Juan es guapo. Juan is a third person. We're talking about him. Okay, so Juan is. So Juan es. All right. Nosotros, the only form of the verb that goes with nosotros is somos. And notice that adjective there changed to plural because the subject is plural. All right, we'll talk more about that in the next video. Señorita Briggs, you're talking to me. You are short. Usted es baja. Okay. Sara y Susana, número 5. That is plural, so it's going to be on the right-hand side of your chart. That is 2 girls. We're talking about them. They are blonde. Ellas son rubias. Número 6, we're talking to you. And you? Are you intelligent? The form of the verb that goes with to is eres. Y tú, eres inteligente. And number 7, tú y yo. This one always confuses people, so let's see how you did. That is a group of people, right? It's more than one. Tú y yo, that's you and I. And I am part of that group, so that is the same thing as nosotros, like number 3. Okay? So tú y yo somos jóvenes. How'd you do? If you need more practice or if you need some help understanding what's going on, please feel free to ask your teacher. But I'm betting you did pretty good on that. So we are done with the verb ser. Make sure you keep up with these notes. You're going to be using ser daily from now on. Good job. And I look forward to seeing you on the next 10-minute tutorial.